What's poppin'? My name's Richie, and today with update 17.20, and oh boy, this one is a big one. Let's get right into it. Alright, so let's start with the highlight of the update, and it is obviously the UFO. Really cool thing. I was really hoping that this would come to creative, and it's finally in creative. You can have all the same options as in BR. Obviously, there's a few more options since we're in creative, but basically it's the same thing. You can pick up stuff with your tractor beam, you can shoot stuff with their laser beams, and you can also boost, and you have like different reboots. Really cool device here. You can see if you go into the device settings in itself that this device has also like changeable reboots, so you can have it up to 5 or unlimited. You can enable the cannons, enable the tractor beams, and that is a really cool thing. Obviously all the other settings that all the other devices have as well. But that is a really cool update. Speaking of cars, there's a few new settings to general cars here, and it is you can have damage friendly fire, damage other vehicles, and damage your own vehicle now in every vehicle basically. That is really cool. There was also a leak that the cannon is coming to Fortnite Creative as well, so that is super cool. So we now have like a lot of options for the cars, just like remember back in the day, so we only had like a few options in the cars. Now we have so many cool things. Really cool update here, and excited to play around with this. The next highlight of the update is obviously the down button and out device, and I was like, first, this is not a cool device, like what is this helpful for? But then I looked in this device and I saw all the options that you can have in here. We can have options for player thrown, dropped, revived, shaken down. There's so much stuff which you can do with this. I was like, first, okay, this is a red vs blue device. The only reason that is in the games for red vs blue maps. But then I looked into it, and it is just insane. You can even have a custom time to revive. You can allow revives. You can allow shakedowns. That is basically the whole thing of like, if a player is downed, you can change that so custom now. Really cool device. Wasn't this expecting at all, and a really game changer to Fortnite Creative as well. Okay, so the next one is related to the Mutation Zone, and in here we have first of all 2 new options which are available right now, which are the gravity and movement multiplier in the Mutation Zone. Something really cool. They also fixed the bug with the blue screen here, thankfully, but that is really cool. But there's also a leak, so that we get the prop version of this device very soon, or in the near future. So obviously that was expected. Epic already said that they're gonna make every trap device into a prop device. But that is obviously very cool. This device is one of the most asked prop devices in the game, so hopefully we get that as soon as possible. Alright, coming to the consumables and the weapons that we get for this update. And that is, first of all, we got the recon scanner here. Really cool device. Really is like a thing that we don't have in creative, where we can have like kind of wall hacks. So pretty cool device here. And then we got the 3 fishes here. So we have the a rift fish, the 0-point fish, and the vendetta flopper, obviously. So for those of you who don't know, if you eat the vendetta flopper, you kind of get a recon scan. Really cool and helpful, kind of detects enemy in the areas. If you eat the 0-point flopper, or the fish actually it's called, you get this jump effect here, so you can kind of dash around, and it's pretty cool. It's a little bit buggy currently in creative, but that's obviously probably getting solved. And if you eat the rift fish, you can have a portal rift. It is basically the same. I'm not sure what is making the shake animation. Should probably do the eating animation here, but it's basically the same thing as a portal rift. So nothing too special here, but I think especially the 0-point fish and the vendetta flopper are very unique. Okay, so there's also a few minor things. First of all, in the HUD controller, there's now an option to allow showing the crafting resources, so you can actually put that in here. Nothing too special here, a really good life quality of life update here. And in the save point device, you can now save gold individually. Not sure why you cannot save all resources individually. You can only save gold for whatever reason. But I would love to see here wood, metal, and bricks obviously being added as well. That's everything we got for creative. There's one last thing which we got obviously for Fortnite in general, and that is a new setting, or a new basically setting we can set up. In the settings tab over here, you can go down to preferred item slots, and you can now set up where you want your guns to be. This is also important for creative. If you have a map where you want guns at a specific slot, this is probably not possible anymore. So maybe we get a device in the future where we can remove this, or we can set them up for ourselves. So yeah, that is something very cool, I think, for BR players. For creative, hopefully there's an option to disable that in the future, and that is basically all we have in 17.20. A very big update. There's a lot of cool stuff coming soon. Maybe do a full video about the leaks, because there's so much leaks. And with that being said, I'll see you guys back in the next video, and bye.